What's up, boys? Today we're checking out Astro Looter Survivor, a bullet heaven with tower defense and mining mechanics. There's a bunch of different heroes. We only have the first one unlocked currently. They each have different abilities, and this guy has a mini nuke, which is actually really cool, so I'm completely fine with that. These are your bullet heaven abilities. You can actually get a little cinematic to see how they work, so that's a pretty nice quality of life. The thunderstorm looks pretty cool. I'd love to try out that one. But other than that, I don't know about too much here. Blade Ring is decent. I did try that in my first run. Laser Strike sounds cool, but it's kind of a narrow line. But let's just go ahead and jump in. Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of different weapons. I just unlocked the shotgun, and you can also check out the overclocks they have available. I haven't actually reached any of those in the game yet, but it's also cool you can see those. And the shotgun sounds cool with the ricochet upgrade in game. It looks like I still only have the first planet. Oh, we have the second zone unlocked, so I can try that out at least. Yeah, there's a ricochet upgrade for the weapons at some level ups, and I think that would be really cool if you can like run in close, get all of the bullets to land together. So the pinging on the map over here is going to be our first mining spot. We have two different turrets down here. You can see the charges on those. There doesn't seem to be an auto fire mechanic. So let's go ahead and start the mining on this and drop one turret here. Oh, we actually need some kills, I guess. Well, we probably don't need any turrets for the very early ones anyways. I was mainly just going to show that off. The enemies become more difficult as you stay on the planet for longer. So we probably won't really need any help currently. So this is a rare ability. I think we'll go ahead and grab that. 50% turret attack speed sounds kind of cool as well, but just having some abilities passively killing stuff for us sounds great. Once this thing is finished mining, we'll need to escort it, I think. I think I went to the wrong area, actually. Okay, let's get some movement speed so we can actually go to one of the correct areas. I don't actually know what that was. These are the mining things. Yeah, that's right, the resources on the grounds. I think that was a healing thing? I don't know. Did one run, and I'm not really an expert on the game yet. So we need to defend this, and then once it's finished collecting the resources here, it will load up a little cargo ship, and we'll have to protect that as it goes back to the base. So this is another ability. I believe this one blocks a hit and then deals a small pulse of damage. I haven't actually used it yet, but it doesn't sound that useful for protecting our cargo, so we're gonna grab some early XP to get some more levels and try out some stuff. Maybe we can eventually get to a weapon overclock and see how those work. Let's go ahead and I still can't actually afford a turret, I guess. We might actually need one of these to go back to the base first then. Let's get some mining speed so that thing hurries up.
Mining station is under attack. Airdrop incoming.
Ooh, we got the thunderstorm. Okay, let's try that out.
Escort the mining vehicle to the cargo shuttle.
So we can get cooldown or damage. Let's go cooldown so we can get more of those active. And there is a small bug that I noticed in my first run. If you have any turrets deployed in between where the miner is and the base, it will actually get kind of stuck on those and slow down a lot. So you have to be a little bit aware of where it's going to be traveling back. Let's go with the attack speeds. I'm guessing that the 0 out of 9 is the number of like weapon upgrades we'll need to get to the overclock for the weapon. Let's go with some bullet penetration here. and then head over to the second mining thing.
Airdrop incoming at the located position.
I guess we'll go check out whatever the airdrop thing is real quick. So we need to survive for 30 seconds in here. Oh yeah, I forgot about the nuke. That thing's actually really cool. Oh yeah, there is a dash, but it's kind of an awkward button. I should have tried to rebind that to spacebar, since that's typically what it's on. I guess we could take the orbital laser, see how that performs this time. So it looks like we got a little bit of resources there. Let's head over to the next mining. Let's set up some turrets here to help out. Now we'll start that. Let's go with some more bullet penetration, I think. Really gets that shotgun effect going.
Watch yourself. Mining station is under attack. Mining station is under attack.
Let's go for a little bit of pickup range to make it easier to grab the XP. And then we'll just keep pumping up the weapon.
Mining station is under attack.
The missile turret is actually quite loud compared to some of the other effects in the game, it seems like. Another weapon level, get that up to level 5, I guess. Oh nice, we got a magnet. 30% radius would help the AoE on that a bit. I could probably use some HP regen though, since we took so many hits. Another weapon level if I want that, sure. Okay, let's go up here and drop a nuke to clear all of this out, I think. Also, you actually can't shoot through the mining cart, so you have to be a bit careful of the positioning as you're trying to defend that. Let's go with some skill cooldown here. It does have a little bit of a turret on it itself. I think I'm actually going to drop another turret over here. Help out of it. There are a lot of aliens here. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing it's just damage for the skills. We can do some of that. 30 seconds. I guess we'll drop one turret to help out a bit with that. And we have a nuke coming up in a few seconds if that's necessary, and it might be. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that dropping. 150, probably don't want to do that too much. We'll take some orbital laser cooldown. Don't know what that is. Oh, we got a free level up. Gets the weapon a bit higher, sure. Then let's get a bunch of turrets ready here. I think this was the last one we need for this mission. Oh, that turret's getting beat up. We can get that fairly close to the overclock. This might actually help out a lot here. We're kind of getting overwhelmed. I think I'm going to take the 50% attack speed for them. And probably drop another turret as well. That's a lot of aliens. We have a nuke coming in a second. That'll be pretty helpful. And honestly, let's get another turret down, I think. Let's go for the final crystal, since we should be finishing the mission soon. I believe that gives us a bit more meta currency. Ooh, 1 quantity on that. We might still be able to get the overclock. Man, the missile turrets with that extra 50% attack speed is kind of silly with the sound effects. Out of these, I guess we'll take the minor health to guarantee it can get back to the base. There's a lot of stuff out here. I'm gonna run up ahead and drop a turret over here to help out a bit. Then we're getting kind of close to the next nuke to buy some time as well. Oh, that is a big boy. Let's run up here, drop a nuke. That is a big boy. Let's dash out of that, drop some more turrets. Let's get that some whip damage, and then I guess it'll be one more level. Let's max that out. Let's grab whatever this thing is, and then see if we can get the overclock here? No, I guess we'll need something else to do that then. And then let's try and get to the escape pod, because we are in a lot of trouble right now. That might... Oh. Can I get some turrets to help out here? Huh, we can go to 10 out of 9. I guess I don't know how you get overclocks. Maybe it's the ones that increase the ticks on the bottom then? I'm honestly not sure. Dash out of that, get another nuke going. Oh my god, some of the sound effects are so loud compared to everything else. Why are you like this? I guess we'll get the walk speed since we're supposed to escape soon. So we have to follow this arrow back to the escape pod now. And then as soon as we get on that, I believe you escape and complete the mission. Okay, we actually... Okay, we're out, I think. I can't control my character anymore. Thematically, it's really cool. The mini nuke is really satisfying. I just wish the sound was a bit more even overall. We could try out a flamethrower. It will take up most of my resources, but it sounds cool. And I still don't know exactly how to get the overclocks for them. The flame scatter looks cool though. And then we can get some passive stat increases by doing this thing, I think. Can we get one on the flamethrower as well? 2400s. Yes. And then we'll go check out the third zone if that's available now. I forgot to see if I could rebind the dashling. That doesn't really seem like a flamethrower, and that is absurdly loud. Let's go turn that down a bit. Can you rebind the dash? It doesn't look like it. That's kind of weird and stupid. Okay, hopefully the flamethrower isn't quite as bad now, because that is going to give me a headache for an entire mission.
Get the crystal.
That's still really loud, man. That is a pain. Please balance the audio a bit. We have a rare grenade. Sure. I believe that one pulls enemies in. Yeah, it seems like it. Well, a rare firebomb will fit with a flamethrower. I'm curious if the range applies to the area of effect of it, or if it just like throws it further away. There's extra AoE on the skill that's actually really cool. Where's it going? I guess it's just the throw range then. Okay, so that's actually kind of a bad thing, actually. Tactical missiles sounds cool. Oh, we have a little lightning power up. I believe that just zaps nearby enemies. Oh yeah, can we drop a turret to help out on this? Synthetic thunderstorm, sure. You know what? I think I'm going to try and just upgrade the skills a ton this run. And hopefully we can get to a point where I don't need to use the flamethrower anymore, because it is so loud. Yeah, I guess we could try that. I think if they range... Ooh, skill cooldown. If they hit me, it does an explosion. Yeah, it absorbs the hit as well on top of that. So a bit of survivability, but the range on it's pretty short. Explosion damage, throw speeds, sure. Let's go with some turret attack speed here. Toss a couple turrets out here. minor things. All weapon stuff, of course. We'll go with some attack range, I guess. Or actually, we'll do mining speed so I can end the mission faster, and I don't have to hear the flamethrower for as long. I'll drop a nuke out here since that seems to drop some fire on the ground as well. Skills, strength, sure. So I think that gives us a turret charge back with that icon. We're at full charges again. Let's go +1 incendiary grenade. This is a bullet heaven that would actually be really cool with a co-op mode. You'd have like one person on the point defending stuff, and then one person running around collecting the airdrops and stuff. And then if it ever gets really bad, you could group up and defend stuff together. Let's go with the cooldown on that. Get some more sucking. Just get a bit of health regen here, and I probably shouldn't even really be in this area now that I think about it. The crystals are all the way down here. Let's go with the 30% range on that, see how it works with the thunderstorm. Toss up some turrets, get that going. Oh, swarm detected. Let's actually get a bunch of stuff going then. A bit of thirst speed. Actually, I'm curious. Oh, that probably only applies to the... Yeah, it's weapon, okay. More range, see how that works. Let's run up a bit ahead, drop a nuke over here. No, it is really loud considering I'm at like 3% volume on sound effects.
Hold on until extraction arrives.
Skill strength, sure. Incendiary grenade throw speeds. So I need to wait 3 minutes for the extraction. I guess we'll toss a turret here. toss a nuke as they get towards us. I instantly selected something because I was firing as I leveled up. That's unfortunate. Tactical missile damage. Ooh, skill cooldown actually. That's a pretty big thunderstorm. I think it actually does increase the AoE on that one. Toss a nuke out these guys. I clicked to fire again as I was leveling up. There needs to be like a half a second freeze as you level up to prevent that. Blast radius, sure. Oh, actually we can max out the cooldown for everything. That sounds a bit better. The reactive shield actually is pretty nice. Blast radius, yup. We're about to leave, so let's go for the meta currency. Ooh, +1 counts for the thunderstorm. And then I'm assuming the extraction will be closer to the center, kind of close to where we started. But not exactly sure. Out and then grab this. Looks like we just get one random charge for each of those pickups. Another range increase, sure. Oh god, we have to that guy in 2 minutes, really? There's so much stuff out here right now. 30% blast radius, sounds good. We can increase the fire duration from the flamethrower, I guess. Another nuke in the sky. Honestly, really cool game. Just wish the audio was balanced a bit better. just absolutely insane with like the missile turret, the flamethrower, and if you're directly under the nuke as it lands. 14.5. We could probably unlock another hero at some point. The Berserker sounded pretty good as a damage dealer. Increased attack power and attack rate. And then a steroid to improve that as well. Mechanic also sounds kind of interesting since you can use his ability to get an extra turret. So you can focus a bit more on like the turret defense. Also reduce cost on top of that. Also sounds kind of cool. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.